Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. We're time travelers. Woo! Take that, Marty McFly. Or at least that's the assumption at this moment. That we time traveled, saw death, and went back in time. And somehow recalled the memory. So, somehow there's a memory wipe. I'm guessing somewhere in there. So, yeah. Seems like a Yuka and Makoto, if this is the case, is extra sensitive to this sort of thing. Otherwise, the other guys haven't sensed it. So yeah, let's keep rolling then, shall we? Furiously punch a door, and the guards come running. Any burps? I won't let that happen. I'll prevent it at all costs. I won't let anyone die unless. In your attempts to prevent anyone dying, you cause someone to die. Cliched time travel trope, I suppose. Of course, it's a good one though. It's always a good. It's a good cliche though. The bell. Yuka says she threw that bell into the ocean from Viewpoint Park. Right now, that's my sole comfort. That bell is at the bottom of the ocean. On top of that, if Yuka and I don't go to the shrine, the event in that dream will never come true. It's alright. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing. Nothing to worry about. I just tell myself this. Throw myself onto the bed again and turn face up. I look at my watch. It's exactly midnight. I casually turn my gaze towards the door. There are clear remnants of that punch mark I made on the door. I look at the watch on my left wrist one more time. Date is April 6th. He made a mark on the door with his fist. There are 3 other people in this house, and nobody came to check and see if he fell and bumped his head and died. That's that everybody cares about each other here, right? Seriously. If you hear a bump, you should check on somebody. Act of betrayal. Okay. Oh my gosh. I realize that the rain has been pelting the window of my room without me noticing it. It's a terrible downpour. It sounds that way. The sound of rain irritates me for some reason. How long will it be until the night ends? Basically, wait till sunrise. Feeling the urge to move, I jump off the bed. Thank you. I hope this sound isn't going to be here forever. It don't seem like it will be. I open the bent door and enter the living room. I want to check the eastern skies. When I approach the window, I hear the cuckoo clock 5 times in a row. As the bird chirps, I look out the window to find that the whole sky is gray. Daybreak is near. Knowing that makes me feel a little relieved. That faint relief makes me feel drowsy. Have you gotten a wink of sleep at all tonight? Wait, what? Oh. I assumed that when he said he realized the rain, I thought he went to sleep and he woke up to the rain. Okay. Now I might be able to do so. I'll go back to my room and try again. I briskly walk back in front of my room. I suddenly notice it. The door to Yuka's bedroom, which is right next to mine, is slightly ajar. I quietly open it. She's not here. Yuka isn't here. Her bed is completely empty. There's a notepad on top of a white table near the window.
Makoto へ。ごめんなさい。私、あそこへ行きます。私にはどうしても行かなければならない理由があるの。だけど、絶対に追いかけてこないで。
Of course. And what is he going to do? He's going to take her advice. He's not going to go there at all. He's going to sit by and be like, I wonder what's happening to Yuka. I'm glad I made that promise. I don't have to go there. That's exactly what he's going to do, I'm sure.
誠ならわかるでしょ？ 誠まであそこに行ったら結局同じことの繰り返しになってしまう。歴史はきっと変わらない。あのテニスの時の賭け、私が勝ったら何でも言うことを聞くこと、その権利今ここで使わせてもらうよ。だからね、お願い、絶対に追いかけてこないで。優香先生の恋愛方程式その3、約束は絶対守ること。優香。
I'm rushing a lodge. I run through the furious rain, disregarding my surroundings. If I go there, won't history repeat itself? But I instantly deny that. I won't falter. There's a possibility that Yuka might not have arrived at the shrine yet. I've got to stop Yuka by any means necessary before she gets there. Why, Yuka? I'll never come here again either. You said that, didn't you? Then why? Today, in other words, 6. Even though you said that dream might have occurred in that shrine. What's so important that you have to put your life at risk to go there? As I run, I once again remember that scene. Here's a question. If she really wanted him not to go there, why didn't she say, I decided that I should guarantee that I won't go there. I'm going to leave the island. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to go somewhere, and it won't be that shrine, though, because we made that promise. She really wanted him not to go there. That's what she should have done. It can't be. It can't be that was. It can't be that was Yuka. Yuka said that she had a dream where someone died. But that was a lie. She said they threw the bell away at Viewpoint Park. What if that was also a lie? Before long, I finally arrived at the shrine staircase. But Yuka isn't here either. Are we having a showdown now? Is this the end of the first run? Damn, I thought exactly. Damn, I thought they would like plug it along to like 10 o'clock, you know, on the 6th. At 6 in the morning, 6 at night. I clicked my tongue in frustration. That was horrible. So Yuka's already arrived at the shrine. I put all my strength into running up the staircase. The rain pours down on the roof of the shrine, which is surrounded by white fog. I look for Yuka. She's nowhere to be seen or found. Is she inside? I run over to the front of the shrine. When I get there, I'm once again seized with discord. It'd be funny if this was the whole trust thing or whatever. If Yuka was like, I wonder if I can trust Makoto to not go to that shrine. I'm going to write this note saying that I went there. But you said you'd do this, so promise me you won't go there. And she's hiding in her closet and goes on, dang it. Can't trust Makoto. I'm sure that's not the case, but it'd be funny if it was. Should I go in? Should I stop here? If I go in, won't I just repeat history? But even if I stop now and I abide by Yuka's somewhat questionable words, there's no guarantee that this tragedy won't happen. Yuka said that under the tempest of stardust. My chest grows hot like it's burning. Definitely keep your promises. That's right. There's no way I'm going to break my promise. I made a vow to that starry sky. I will definitely protect Yuka. No, but this isn't anything like a sense of duty. This is a much larger instinctive impulse than that. It's just I don't want to lose Yuka. I kick off the ground with all my strength and burst into the shrine. However, Yuka isn't here either. She's not here, but I spot something different almost instantly. Light. Light from outside is shining from behind the building, modeled after a small Shinto shrine. I run towards the side of the building. The rotting floor creaks slightly beneath my feet as if it were about to break. I notice that there is a wide space between the shrine wall and the back of the building. Hidden behind the building is a small hole in the shrine's wall that I wasn't previously aware of. It's a square hole that's big enough to let a single person get through. No doubt this hole was what caused the draft I felt 2 days ago. I bend over and slip through a small hole. I'm guessing it's because of the rain that she looks faded, I'm guessing. I'm guessing anyway. Yuka immediately shouts as the main theme music plays. That's a good sign that things are going well. It worked so well in Never7. Yuka's leaning against the wall of the shrine, gazing off towards the dull, muddy gray ocean.
やっぱり来ちゃったんだ。
Well, duh. Yuka says this without looking at me. Why, Yuka?
約束破ったな。何でも言うこと聞くって、そういう約束だったのに。
You're a fine one to talk, aren't you? Why did you come here? You knew how dangerous it was. Yuka doesn't respond. She doesn't even show a single sign that she'll answer. The pillars of the shrine occasionally creak as the sea breeze blows against them. I look down at my feet. I realize we're now on the very tip of the cape. The edge of the cliff is so narrow that there is barely enough room for one person to stand on it. The entire height from the top of the bottom to the cliff is almost as large as a skyscraper. So a long way down at the very bottom, I can see the waves crashing against the bare rock of the cliff. Sheets of water are shooting up. I cling to the back wall of the fragile shrine that's on the verge of collapsing. I observe that along with the back wall, the long eaves sticking out of the shrine completely conceal and isolate this area. In other words, the edge of the cliff is so shrewdly hidden that most would have been oblivious to its existence. In other words, the only way to get back to the other side of the shrine is to pass through the small square exit.
私たちほんとバカみたいね。
Yuka suddenly mutters this.
結局迷信だったんだよ。誠の言った通りだった。でも、ひょっとしたら昔は迷信じゃなかったのかもしれないけど。
As she says this, Yuka kicks a pebble at her feet. The small pebble rolls off the cliff in despair.
私、昨日の晩気づいたの。春雨や岬の果てに鳴り響く鈴とともにや時、その岬の果てっていうのが神社の裏。つまりここのことを指してるんじゃないかなって。
Wait a minute, Yuka, so the reason you came here was...
うん、そう。どうしても過去に戻りたかったから。
Why?
だけどね、岬の果てはもうなくなっちゃったみたい。
Yuka clearly dodging the question. Why does she want to go back to the past?
昔はこの先にもう少しだけ岬が続いてたんだよ、きっと。でも長い歳月の間に岬の先端は波に侵食され、海の中へと崩れ落ちてしまった。だからあの話がたとえ迷信じゃなかったとしても、もう誰も過去になんか戻れないんだよ。
Yuka kicks another pebble. Well, aren't they technically standing at the edge of the cape, whatever left of it? She wanted to go back to the past. What was she planning to do there? Can't think of any plausible reason. But I'm glad she's safe. Seeing Yuka smile gives me a feeling of relief. Let's get off this ledge before we trip, shall we? Before we trip and take a trip to the past. The sky is covered in black rain clouds, but they get brighter and brighter in proportion to the passing time. Look at my watch. 5:32 a.m. If one of these rain clouds weren't here, we'd be able to see the bright red sun rise up from the horizon. But we don't have that kind of luxury. Anyway, nothing's happened. That's good enough. The instant I sigh in relief, a sudden chill assaults me. I ran through this downpour without an umbrella. It's only natural that I'm cold. In an attempt to warm up my body a little, I casually put my hands in my pockets. Huh? I feel my fingertips brushed against what feels like paper. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I pull whatever it is out of my pocket. A paper bag. Right, it's the paper bag Haruka gave me. I put it away in my pocket. You want something good? And here must be that something good that Kurumi was talking about. Oh my gosh, what's gonna be? Oh my gosh. Oh man, I think everybody knows what it's gonna be. I tear the paper bag open and take out what was inside of it. There's two things: a pure white lump of cotton and a scrap of oh. I feel very foolish now. I thought it was gonna be a bale. Pure white lump of cotton and a scrap of paper. What? I checked the scrap of paper first. It seems to be a short letter. I thought it was gonna be a bale. I feel like such a jerk now. Sorry, game. I thought you was gonna kind of go the obvious route. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good route. I'm just saying it was kind of obvious. Obviously, it wasn't. I read it. Dear Oni-chan, Kurumi found this afternoon on Moon Beach. It's very pretty, so she'll give it to you. From Kurumi. She found this lump of cotton? No, when I feel it carefully, I can tell the cotton is wrapped. Oops. I carefully began to tear off the layers of cotton. Dang it! Okay, I take it back. Take back half of what I said. I was right the first time. A shudder runs through me. What the bill? I made a look away and... Did I say lick away? What? I made a look away and closed my palm into a fist. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. The blood rushing throughout my body starts boiling. Yuka's face is gone pale as if she's a wax model. Yuka saw it. The thing in my palm, the bell. Immediately after that, Yuka's arm becomes as stiff as a pole, and she suddenly reaches it out in front of me. She slowly opens her trembling palm. Don't give it to her. Don't let her hold it. Can't breathe. Can't even speak. The spine is as stiff as iron. Yuka, it takes everything I've got to say that word. Yuka, you said you threw it away, didn't you? Were you lying? Yuka nods, her body trembling. Wait a second, there's two bells, then... There's two bells, then both their dreams could be true. When a bell rings, your dreams will come true. I think it's the moral of this story, so ring those bells and hope that you don't dream about death. So is that what happened? That he saw her with a bell and she saw him with a bell? Is that what happened? Because he said a girl, but she didn't actually specify, though, did she? She didn't. She said someone, didn't she? So that could be the case. That would make sense. I think that makes sense. I believe that makes sense. Okay. I don't know. I shake my head countless times. I don't know. I finally regain the ability to think calmly. There's no time for a leisurely conversation. They've got two bells. What you think of that softball game the other day? Yeah, they got the batter out, right? Yeah. I thought they were gonna win. We've got more dire things to worry about right now. Anyway, let's get out of here right away. We can talk later. I grabbed Yuka's arm in my free hand. Is this something we should be forceful about right now? We're on a very tiny ledge. Let's be forceful. Follow me. Oops. Yuka says this. That's right. First I've got to get rid of this bell. The fact I didn't realize such a basic thing provides how much of a panic my mind is in. I immediately take out the bell and prepare to build up suspense by saying short phrases like this here and to cast it into the ocean. But at an instant, an earthquake crash. Ears are pierced by a roaring sound coming from behind me. I turn around. Rumble, rumble. Once again, I hear the high-pitched sound of something cracking. Along with it, I feel the shrine's wall that we're leaning against tilting towards us. That's not good. Who would expect to be pushed off a cliff by a whole building? Over the panicked Yuka's shoulder, I can see segments of the thick pillars breaking up into small wood chips as they blow up in the air. The leaves sticking out from overhead are weightily looming over us. With our feet on the cliff, there's nowhere to run. What should I do? Hesitate for a moment. The ocean? No, from this side it'd be suicide. Right now, at the very least, Yuka alone shouldn't. With all my strength, I kick off the ground and leap towards Yuka. White screen, white screen. Yeah, this is a climax. This is a climax of it, I'm thinking. I'm so cold. My whole body has gone numb. I can't move. Strangely, there's no pain. All there is the taste of rusty iron in my mouth. Oh, great. All of my other senses are completely paralyzed, and the music, by the way, is coming back. Incredibly somber music, but I like the music. Suddenly I am assaulted with severe nausea. I throw it all up. Blah. Blood. Through so much blood that I could drown in it. The blood won't stop as it overflows in my mouth and guzzles down my throat. It seems I'm bleeding from other parts besides my mouth. My neck? Did I cut an artery in my neck? Ugh. The blood begins to flow out of me relentlessly, like a faucet that's been left on full blast, because that's such a pleasant metaphor. My consciousness slowly begins to fade. I close my eyes partly and focus my faint, dim field of vision. Right in front of me lies Yuka. I can see in her heavily dangling palm. On top of it is a small fragment of light. The bell! It's so painful. It hurts like hell. The bell. I'm writhing in agony from the pain that feels like it's clawing at my heart. But it's not physical pain. My heart feels like it's been gouged out by a sharp knife. Broke my vow. Even though I swore that I will definitely protect Yuka, I was too late. Just an instant too late. If I hadn't hesitated in that one instant, I could have protected Yuka. Even so, I mustered the last of my strength to crawl like an insect over to Yuka's side. In my arms, I feel Yuka's skin is wet with slippery blood. Her cheeks are ghastly pale, almost transparent. As if she were a doll made of glass. Her hoarse voice fills this empty void. This is exactly why I said there wouldn't be no beheadings. Because they couldn't have these moments that'll probably last a whole nother episode. Many tears pour down her face non-stop. Before long, from Yuka's palm, the bell falls. From my palm as well. The bell slips out and falls. Freeing them from time. At that moment, all light fades. If that was a thing that wasn't captured by the footage, I will correct that, or either I'll do the video afterwards, just to let you know. As I wake up, I kick the covers off the bed with all my strength. I still have a sleep, I blankly stare into space. It's a familiar ceiling. Yes, it is. I take a deep breath and slowly exhale. Did I skip over that? I think I did. Oh well. The warm scent of wood goes through my nose and fills my head. Well, so they don't give you official endings then, do they? Takes me 3 more breaths until... This is the lodge. This is the lodge, isn't it? Quickly jump out of the bed. I stand in the center room and look around. There's no mistaking it. This is my bedroom. What's going on? Then the dream I had just now. That's wrong. That's wrong. What the hell am I saying? That wasn't a dream. There's no way in hell that was a dream. Suddenly I hear a sound as violent as a gunshot. I turn around and standing there I see...
どういうこと？
Nothing much. Just lying, sleeping. Yuka. I try to speak, but the words won't seem to come out.
どうして？
Yuka, right here. Her breathing is shallow as her shoulders start to tremble. Her hair is swaying. Her face is lively and damp with trails of sweat. Her soft lips, her small white teeth. Her red, smooth tongue. Tears well up in the inner corners of her eyes. My heart feels like it's being tightly crushed. Yuka's alive. She's alive right here, right now. Okay, so this is... So if they're repeating it, then he definitely knows about it now. Knows everything, apparently, so... How does this affect the rest of the game now? Am I going to be replaying it again like this? Or with him knowing everything? Or is he going to... How would that affect his interactions with everybody else? That's what I'm wondering. Run over and embrace Yuka closely. We tightly cling to each other as if we want to melt into each other and become one. Let's keep this... Let's keep this PG-13 now. Yuka's warmth begins to seep into my body. Our loud, panting heartbeats overlap. Her damp breasts caress my back, my neck. What? What? Yuka throws out these bewildered words. She still hasn't got a hold of herself. Yes, I'm the same way. When I tear Yuka's body off of me, I slowly raise my left hand. Yuka leans in close as we both look at my watch's face. Monday the 1st, 9:19 a.m. Somehow, it seems to be that way. In other words, before I can finish talking, Yuka dives towards me. Impact knocks me back to the wall as I stagger on my feet. Even so, Yuka presses herself against me. She buries my face into my chest while crying. Okay. Her small back sways unsteadily as if she's heaving.
Makoto.
Yuka continues to whisper this. It's as if she's trying to confirm that the me right before her eyes is real. It's alright. It's alright. It's cool. You're cool. I'm right here. Yuka's heaving with sobs. It's like she's a lost child who can only cry and cry over and over again. I bring Yuka's soft hair close to my lips. The tip of my nose brushes against her hair. I guess we got the Yuka ending now that I think about it. That bewitching sweet scent captivates me. I guess maybe you have to get Yuka's ending first, because I was kind of aiming for Haruka. Sort of, after the fishing scene. I think I was. An hour passes until Yuka stops weeping her eyes out. Her tears have finally dried and her eyes are no longer red. So, Let us, since it's about time for the end of the episode, let us do this. And I am curious about something. I want to know if this is what this is. I want to know. Yep, return to the title. Hello to the enter screen. What was it? Extras. Clear list. That was not an ending. Okay. Not an ending. Backing out, backing out. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing, anybody. I thought that was an ending. Is it 2 weeks that people repeat on this game? Or is it... You know, I don't know how this game really is working now that I think about it. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. Just in case I don't do another episode, Sunday will be missed. This episode will actually go up Saturday. I'm recording it Friday night. So yeah, in case tomorrow I'm going to be working like 15 and a half hours. So 15 and a half, something like that. So I'm not going to be doing no gaming tomorrow. So if there's no video out Sunday, then that day is spoken for too. So I'm going to try to get on here. I'm not trying to get back on here and do one for Sunday. I'm curious now that I'm here. But yeah, anyway, hope you folks enjoy, and I shall see you in the next one. And we still ain't reached an ending. I thought for sure that was an ending. Anyway, farewell for now.